You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So the story coming out of Guwahati right now is all about South Africa putting India under massive pressure in the second test. And honestly, the situation has turned pretty grim for the home side. The match has been unfolding in a way that feels like India are constantly chasing the game, and every time a small opening appears, South Africa quickly shuts it down again. It all started with India conceding a huge 288-run first innings deficit after being bowled out for just 201. That collapse was powered by a brilliant spell from Jansen, who took 6 for 48 and completely tore through India's middle order. What made Jansen's impact even more impressive was how he had already contributed with the bat earlier in the match, scoring a career-best 93 in South Africa's commanding total of 489. Once India fell apart from 102-3 to 122-7, the writing was on the wall. Yashasvi Jaiswal tried to steady things with a fighting 58, but even he eventually fell, caught by Jansen off Simon Harmer. And from there, the slide just continued. There was a bit of resistance from Washington Sundar and Kuldeep Yadav, who stitched together a slow but determined 72-run stand. But Sundar's dismissal, one of the many catches taken by Aiden Markram, broke whatever momentum India had left. Jansen then wrapped up the innings by removing Kuldeep and Jasprit Bumrah without much fuss. By the time South Africa walked out again, they held all the cards. And instead of enforcing the follow-on, they chose to bat again, tighten their grip, and stretch the lead further. Starting day 4 at 26-0, the Proteas played with patience and purpose. Aiden Markram and Ryan Rickleton put on 59 for the first wicket, giving their side exactly the kind of start they needed. India tried to hit back. Ravindra Jadeja bowled beautifully and picked up 2 wickets, including Markram. Washington Sundar added another when he had Temba Bavuma caught at leg slip. But even as India carved out these small breakthroughs, South Africa stayed steady. Tony Dezordizi looked confident, striking boundaries, and even lifting a 6 to push the game further away from India. Tristan Stubbs, at the other end, played the role of the anchor, absorbing deliveries and preventing further damage. By the morning session of day 4, South Africa had moved to 107-3, extending their overall lead to a massive 395 runs. With that kind of cushion, the Proteas are now strong favorites to seal a 2-0 series win, something they haven't achieved on Indian soil since 2001. For India, it's a tough situation. They went unbeaten in home test series for 12 long years, until last year's 3-0 loss to New Zealand. Another defeat now, just months later, would mark back-to-back home disappointments. And unless something dramatic happens, they'll need a miracle to avoid another series slipping away. Stay subscribed for more videos.